I'm not getting your response. Any student, are you sending only? Yeah, daily food, electrical energy, mechanical energy, solar energy. Same only I'm getting the answer. Some another energy we are using, which is that whatever you want, you can send your answer. Do fast within 1 minute. Only then after we'll start our regular work. Yeah, very good. Heat energy, electrical, yeah, then solar energy, light energy, sound, heat. Nice, very nice. Yeah, then also out of 38, I got very less response. Others don't know. Very
Sir,
nice. Yes.
you can send link again
Why you were late join?
because of net problem. It was reconnecting.
Okay. Then I'll share it again with you. Now got it? Okay, you can send your answers. Very nice. So many students are exercise. Okay, potential energy, very nice. There are so many answers. Thank you, students. You are responding like this. Now we'll see the our topic. So it's their transformation of energy. Are you able to see my screen? Okay. So now here we have to see the transformation of energy. Which are their transformation? Now here you will see there are stretch piece of rubber, fast moving car. Hmm. Then the whistling of cooker due to the steam, the crackers exploded in Diwali, then a fan running on electricity, drawing out pieces of iron from garbage using a magnet, breaking of glass window pan because of loud noise. These all things are happening there. This thing happening only due to the only the transformation of the energy. So transformation means about the energy. There one thing I think I told you yesterday only. We neither be created nor be destroyed the energy. Only we can transform from one form of energy into the another form of energy. So here same thing we have to do. So energy can be transferred from one type to another. For example, if you see here, this electrical energy is here. This electrical energy we can use as in heater as a heat energy, correct? And from this heat energy we can use at the thermocouple for the electrical energy. Then we are using this electrical energy for producing the sound in larger, like as a loudspeaker. There your headphones will be headphones are not there, but Bluetooth and all things are there. So this electrical energy is converted into the sound energy. Okay, and then microphone. The sound energy is converted into the electrical energy. Next, from electrical energy we can get the chemical energy, and chemical through we'll get their electrical energy. Means primary cell, secondary cell. Primary cell, secondary cell means what is their electrical energy. We are using batteries, cells, yes, at our home, torch, then inverters. These all are there. It's in the form of this chemical energy. Okay, then lamp is there, we are using it. It is a form of the light energy. Okay, and solar cell or photoelectric cell we are using for producing the light. That's here from light energy we'll get the electrical energy. Then now fans are working. That fans are working on the which their energy, that is the mechanical energy, but it's convert. We are providing it electrical energy. Which energy we are providing? Electrical energy. We are not moving that fan by our own hand. What we are doing, we are switch on the button and immediately that fan will be start there rotating. So why this happen? Because this electrical energy we have provided to it and it convert into the mechanical energy. So understood, these are the transformation of the energy, this type of so many. we can do it. Now, mechanical energy. With the help of generator, we can convert this mechanical energy into the electrical energy. Yes? Understood or not? Any problems don't here?
No, sir, no problem.
Very simple thing is there. Suppose we are going to speak about the chemical energy to the electrical energy. Okay, so electrical energy we are storing in the form of, suppose our their primary cells, secondary cells are present with us. Okay, or batteries are with us. So in the batteries we are storing it, correct? And I this stored energy we can use another if light is not there that time as a electrical energy. Okay, then second about the loudspeaker, where until we will not join that loudspeaker to electricity, it can work, it will not work. So this happen only there one energy required to convert into the another energy. So there we have got one their law of conservation of energy. So energy can neither be created nor destroyed, it can be converted from one form into another. Thus the total amount of energy in the universe remains constant. It's very important sentence. Okay, so whatever the energy is present, it will be remains in the universe as it is. But it can be only convert from one form into the another form. If we are sitting in another room and our all fans are working, then it's useful. Is it useful?
No, sir.
Because it will be their wastage of energy. We are wasting the energy. So while we are using these electrical appliances or whatever thing, that time we avoid it. Not only electrical appliances, whatever their energy sources we are using, that we have to use proper manner. Okay, don't use any time without any need. We are keeping on fans and all lights and that things. Okay, so we can save the energy, because we can save the energy, we can save the life. Okay, so now one experiment is given for you. Make two pendulums of same length. Suppose we have take this thread. There are two pendulums. Pendulums, you know, na? Like this, there are some ball-like structure here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So like these two pendulums, we have to take here, and two nuts we have to attach it and tie another thread in the horizontal. So okay, this another thread we have taken in horizontal. Then tie the two pendulums to this horizontal thread in such a way that they will not hit each other. Means what will happen? They will not, when they will rotate like this or like this, they will not hit to each other. They will not strike on each other. Okay. And then swing one the pendulum. What we have to do? We have to swing this. Suppose this is your first pendulum. We have swing. We didn't touch to this, but afterwards when you see, due to the swinging of this first pendulum, the second will be start automatically. How this happens? So the second pendulum, which was initially stationary, begins to swing. So what happened here? With the help of this thread, its energy transferred from this pendulum to the this pendulum. Okay. So here what happened? Energy transfer from one pendulum to the another pendulum. Okay. So understood about the how to transform this energy from one form into the another. We discussed already about it. Electrical energy, mechanical energy. Suppose your fans are rotating. I given same example. Once again, I am giving same example here. So fan is rotating when we switch on the button. If we switch off the button, immediately it will be stopped. Means that in fan, whatever their appliances used in it, whatever their its elements are there, which material is used, that all circuits is working on the electrical energy and it's converting into the mechanical energy. Understood everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, students. Now, free fall. Free fall means what? Very simple thing. You can do experiment anytime. You can take any one stone, any one ball in your hand, and stand at a height or whatever your height from little higher. You can do your hand, and you can do that ball or whatever thing in your hand. So what will happen? That object will be fall down. Yes. But what you have done, you only release from your hand, and it will be directly strike on the earth or land. How this happen? We applied there any energy? Had we applied any source there? Yes or
No,
no?
sir.
No, we didn't apply there any force, anything. Then also it attracts toward the center of the earth, means their free fall is there, and this happened due to the gravitational force. How this happen? Due to the gravitational
Gravitational force.
force. Okay, so what is meant by free fall? Actually, free fall means there under the influence of gravitational force, any object is falling solely. That's called the free fall. Okay, means that object fallen down due to the gravitational force. Under the influence of gravitational force, it's fallen. Means we didn't apply any force, then also it went down. This happened due to the gravitational force. Yes, Parthati?
Sir, what is meant by solely?
Yes, solely. Yeah, solely means here very freely. Okay, without any there is station, without any we can say there any obstacle, without any obstacle, it's fallen down. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, here you can see this with the help of one example is given there as shown in the figure. Point A is the height h from the ground. See, this is a very important equation. Remember. Okay, so from A to C, there we have to take these points are there, and this is the A is the height from this C. C is the we can consider it's a ground. Okay, then we have taken any one ball or something there in our hand, and we have release it from this. So what will happen? It will become on the yeah. Okay, and middle there B point is there. So first from A to B it will become little slowly, but from B to C it goes very faster. Okay, so this what happened is energy here. Initial energy was there zero. Initial velocity was zero. What is meant by velocity? Will tell me velocity.
When an object is traveling in one particular direction.
Okay. Generally, what's we are using that formula for it? Velocity,
Distance
Displacement
upon
upon
time.
time.
On time.
displacement upon time. Very good. So now yes, same thing. Suppose this from A is the height and ground is the C. B at a distance x, and so C. What is from B? The distance of A is their x meter. Then we don't know suppose this distance, so we can take it there. Total height is there h and minus this x. H minus x. So we'll get the distance between B to C is there h minus x. Okay. So when object is stationary, any object is stationary, that time its initial velocity is always zero. Always zero means we are going to speak about u, their initial velocity is zero. Understood? Then kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. What is the formula for kinetic energy? Who will tell me?
Sir, kinetic energy formula is equal to mk or mv square.
Kinetic energy formula is equal to half mv square. Half mv square. Now here we don't have this v. We having the velocity in the form of initial velocity u. So we are going to write like this. 1/2 m as it is, and instead of u you have to write a v, you have to write u. So already initial velocity 0 means u square will be there 0, and then 1/2 into m into 0 is equal to 0. Understood?
Yes,
Yes or
sir.
no? So due to that reason, now here we will get the kinetic energy 0. And potential energy we know on every object is there applied, so that will be there mgh. Yesterday only we seen it. So total energy is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy, and here we'll get the mgh. Okay. at initial point. At initial point, their total energy will be there 0. Total energy will be there mgh, not 0. Their kinetic energy is 0, but potential energy remain there mgh. So we'll get the answer. Potential total energy is equal to mgh. Keep in mind. Second, let the velocity of the object vb from b when it reaches to point b having fallen through a distance x. When it will be fallen from x, then velocity will be there vb. Distance is x. So here initial velocity again same 0. But displacement means yes is given here x meters. And second one a is given. Here is also under gravitational force. So we have taken there a is equal to g. A is equal to g. Then put the values in the Newton's third equation. That is final velocity is equal to initial velocity square plus 2 into as. Now here a is equal to g, s is equal to x. So we are speaking about the vb square. So what will get u square is the 0 as it is. Then 2. Instead of a, you have to write g and s x. Understood? Yes or no? Students, are you getting it?
Yes.
Why we have
Yes,
written
sir.
this vb square is equal to like this? Understood? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Chaitali, any doubt is here? Jadhav,
No, sir.
Shreya Kale, Sayedri Iyer, any doubt is there? Sarthak Sukale, speak fast. Sai Chandar,
No, sir, no problem.
Sai Chandar, Aryan
No
Karde,
doubt.
Munispi Jalte, speak fast.
No, sir.
Have you got it? Now, just we have spoken about this point. We have to speak about the kinetic energy. Means here we have taken just kinetic energy equal to half mv square is equal to mg2x. So here instead of vb square we have to put the value 2gx, and then these two cancel. Then what remain there? mgx. mgx. Okay, so here kinetic energy is equal to mgx. M for mass of the object, g for the acceleration, and x for the height. Okay, then height of the object from b to c. What is there? H minus x. Okay, means yes, same thing. Then we can put b is equal to h minus x, and then we'll get mgh. What is our potential energy formula? mgh. Instead of h, we have to write mg in bracket h minus x. Om Chalak, mute yourself. Now here, so due to that reason we have taken mg h minus x. So we'll get a potential energy here mg h minus x in bracket. Okay, so first mg h minus x is there in bracket we have taken. So what will get the multiplication of it? Very simple. mg in bracket h minus x. So multiply this mg to h and this mg into h minus mg into x. This minus side we have taken this. Understood? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, sir.
Everybody understood it?
Yes, sir.
Any queries there, you can ask me. Please, those having any doubt, any question, they can ask. Nobody is having doubt.
No, sir.
No, sir. No doubt.
Now we know the total energy is equal to kinetic energy plus potential. Correct, no? So kinetic energy. What was our kinetic energy here? You will see there mgx. Now potential energy. What is the potential energy? mgh minus mgx. Now see this mgx here positive and it's negative. What will happen? Subtract. Then you will get only mgsc. we'll get a total energy here mgh. So from any height, suppose we'll take this total energy, we'll get the same, that is the mgh. Now we have to see the velocity for C point. Which point? C point. We have seen for point A, point B. Now we have to speak about the point C. Then same thing, initial velocity will be there 0. Height will be there, yes, and A is equal to G. Then use Newton's third equation, V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. So instead of A, we have to write G. Instead of S, we have to write H. So what will get twice GH. And VC square is equal to twice GS. Then we know that this formula 1/2 into M into VC square means in bracket 2GH. Okay, so this we have got first kinetic energy. Okay, then one more thing, what happened here? This 2 is there, so this two will be cancelled and remain only kinetic energy mgh. Now last thing, so when that object height from the it was, we have got this is there point C, so h will be there 0 because it is on the ground. When object is kept at point C, that time it is kept on the ground there, well, height will be there 0. So directly we will get potential energy is equal to mgh. So then potential energy is equal to mgh. H is 0 there. Mg multiplied by 0, we will get 0. And then potential energy is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy, and total energy is equal to mgh. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt related to this topic? It's very easy. Only by figure we can understand. Just we have to change some words. We'll get the same. Okay. Anybody's having question?
No, sir.
No. Okay.
No, sir, can you repeat the meaning of soul?
Huh? Solely means without any obstacle or without any force, without any stress, it can fall down. Okay. If we generally speak about that, solely meaning in an English word, so it's getting there without anything. Means there without disturbing it. Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
Generally, we are still looking these words as per our English word dictionary, but about the science, there's some meanings are little changed. Okay, according to our scientific language, means their words meaning we are changing. Now here you will see there every object has potential energy when it is height above the ground, and it keeps getting converted to kinetic energy as the object falls toward the ground. On the reaching ground, see, all the potential energy gets converted to the kinetic energy there. When any object is getting toward the ground, that time all kinetic energies will be, means potential energy converted into the kinetic energy, and that time we will get the same total energy is equal to mgh. Here also mgh for point A, for point B, everywhere it was there mgh. Now power. What is the power? Samruddhi Katur is absent.
No, sir.
Sir, can I tell?
Yeah, you can.
Power is a rate at which the work is done.
Okay. Another one student want to tell? Lakshmikant Gade, Neha Katani, Manasvi Jalte, Aditya Gade, Aniket Chauhan, Sai Jadhav. Okay, good. Generally, we are seeing that person is very powerful. Somebody is having their money power, somebody is having their political power. What is your power then?
He was having that much capability or ability.
Yeah, that is the same meaning. So power is the power only. When we are speaking about power, that power what else is coming, that person having that much power. Yes. So power means there is capability. Okay. So capacity to work, it's called the capacity to do work is called, what is that? We yesterday only we seen it.
Energy.
Yeah, very good. Okay. So now there are some examples are given here. Will you fill overhead water tank with the help of bucket or an electric motor?
Electric motor.
Why?
It will be easy.
It will be easy. Okay. Suppose Rajeshri, Yash, and Ranjit have to reach the top of the small hill. Rajeshri went by car, Yash went by cycling, while Ranjit went walking. If all them choose the same path, who will reach first and who will reach last?
Rajashri will reach first and
Hmm?
Ranjit will reach last.
Okay. Means Parth is saying I am going to reach last. Correct, no Parth? Hmm? Okay. So here he said correct. That is a Yashasri. She will go first, then Ranjit will be last, and Yash should be there middle. So how this happen? They use same path. Then also one reach first, one reach last.
So, but they used another different means of transport.
Yeah, they have used their different types of vehicles and due to that it's happen. So when we speak about the power, that power is the rate at which work is done. Okay, power is the rate at which work is done. Very simple. So when we are speaking about the power, that time we have to write the formula work upon time, P is equal to W upon T. And power is also we are measuring in the sense of joule. Okay, but here we are writing work in joule and time in seconds. So we'll get this power unit is there joule per second. Okay, getting it? And 1 joule per 1 second is called watt also. We seen first. This is called 1 watt. Okay, understood everyone? Yes or no? Very simple thing is there. So now power, we are using electricity in watt, kilowatt, horsepower, correct? Then kilowatt hour. So these are something we have to remember. So this power, why we are measuring in the watt? Because one great scientist, he has invented, Scottish scientist James Watt, and he has invented the steam engine. How you know? Did you listen story about him? He was making something, cooking something, and that time he has kept their lead, and that lead was there vibrating due to the their steam, and then he got that idea. So if we will use like the steam in the engines, then it can run, and then afterwards our whatever their trains, whatever their machines, maximum machineries, we were working on this steam engine. Okay, so honor of this great scientist James Watt, we are using the unit as a watt. So 1 watt is equal to 1 joule per second, and horsepower which is measured in the industries, this is the 1 horsepower 746 watt. Commercial means where people are use it at large quantity. They require like this. We have seen there 25,000 volt, 25,000 or 10,000 like these watts. So this it's a commercial power where require more or large amount of energy, large amount of power. There we are using that unit is there kilowatt. So 1 kilowatt is equal to 1 kilowatt means 1000. 1 kilowatt means 1000 watts. Okay, and when we are speaking about the 1 kilowatt per hour, that time we are measuring in the hour means 1 kilowatt 1000 watt into 1 hour means 3600 seconds. So we'll get 1 kilowatt hour is equal to, we'll read this number.
Can I read?
Yeah, you can.
36 lakh joule.
What? 36.
36 lakh joule.
Very good. 36 lakh joule. And when we are writing in the decimal form, that time we are writing 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joule. Okay. How we can write this? Because here you will see there are 5 zeros. And here decimal point is given. So 1 zero is increased. 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joule. Understood everyone? And this unit you have to
Yes.
remember until you are learning the science. Not even science, at home also we can use it. So electricity we use at home, we are getting it 1 unit, 2 unit. 1 unit means how much? 1 unit is equal to 1 kilowatt hour. That means 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joule. Now here some problems are there, two problems. I think little time is there extended. No, it's okay, we can complete it. So Soralil takes 20 seconds to carry a bag weighing 20 kg to a height of 5 meter. How much power has she used? What's given here? Who will tell me? 40 students, very less students are there. Soham Joshi, what's given here? Tanush Rilade, Sarthak Chadak, Purnima Adav, speak. Sarvajna Joshi, what is given here? Okay, Parth.
Yes, sir. In this question, mass is equal to 20 kg, height is equal to 5 meters, and time is equal to 40 seconds.
Samruddhi Gupte, can you tell me? For measuring the force, which formula we are applying? Or for calculating the force, which formula we are applying? Can you tell, Samruddhi? Gumre, Naya Katane, Satpute. Only two students are raising hands. What about others? Utkarsha Badakade, Apeksha Bandari, Srushti Salunke. What is the formula for measuring or calculating the force? Okay, Samruddhi.
M into G.
F is equal to m into g means instead of g we are generally using a acceleration, but here a is equal to g. Due to that reason we are using this formula F is equal to mg. So m mass is given 20 kg, g's value constant, remember this is a 9.8, and then multiply it, what will get? 196 Newton.
196.
Okay, then work done by the sorrel to carry the bag. How much displacement was there? 5 meters. So directly we can take 196 into 5, we will get 980 joules. And power is equal to formula work upon T. So how much power works? She had done 980 joule. And time is given there 20 seconds. How it's given? Sorry, it takes 20 seconds.
Yes, sir. Upside 20 and in answer 40
Yeah.
is given.
Okay. So why it's here 40? Will tell me?
Upside, downside.
Upside and downwards. Okay. So she has used that much is their weighing. She means what was there, it was kept there. She has pick up it, and afterwards she has kept after 20 seconds. So here we'll get a 24.5. Then next, a 25 watt electric bulb is used for 10 hours every day. How much electricity does it consume each day? 25 watt electric bulb we are using at home. Then how much electricity it can consume? Who will tell me? Per day. And those are leaving the meeting, I think you are not taking it seriously. See, there are 25 watt. And how many hours? 10 hours. And we know that we are measuring power in the form of kilowatt per hour. Kilowatt hour, like this. Okay. So it's given already 25 watt. So this 25 watt we have to convert into the kilowatt. So what will be there? 25 divided by 1000. We will get there 0.025 kilowatt. Getting it? 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000. So here we have to divide, means convert this 25 watt into the kilowatt. So we'll get here 0.025, and then energy consumed, power into time. 0.025 into 10 will get a 0.25 kilowatt hour. Understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt is there? Any question?
No, sir.
Please you
No,
can
sir.
ask.
No, sir.
Okay. So students, like this we have completed this second number lesson also here.